Hey guys, so I'm gonna start getting into the November readings, but I want to do it with a little bit of a twist today. I'm gonna be using my own deck for the first message, and then I'm gonna be opening up a tarot to get additional messages, just so that I can get a little bit more practice with my own deck, okay? So let's see, what's coming up for Scorpio? No, I'm just kidding. Only you know if that's true or not. What's coming up for Scorpio in the month of November? Okay, so we start off with Aries, Pluto. 3 diamonds, which is Capricorn, Mercury. Oh, I forgot 8 spears for Aries, Pluto. 3 diamonds for Capricorn, Mercury. 5 rapiers, which is Gemini, Sun. The arrow, Sagittarius, Sun. 6 kintsugi, which is Scorpio, Chiron. Pisces, Mars. The 9 goblets. 6 arrows, which is Sagittarius, Venus. Hold on. This card's kind of good. And the Claymore, which is Aquarius, Sun. Let's see if I can get one more. Even it out. To the 9 I usually pull. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, I got an extra one. We got 4 kintsugi, Scorpio moon, and 8 arrows, which is Sagittarius, Saturn. Overall energy, 2 gold, which is Taurus, Venus. Okay, so let's see what we get off of this. I'm gonna be using the Everyday Witch Tarot to get some more info, just because, you know, it's entering spooky season. With the Taurus Venus, let's start with that. As the overall energy, this is going to be either mostly financial in nature or love, right? Because it's a Venus house. So this could also have to do with finding self-worth, finding value in yourself. So before I even get into the rest of the reading, I feel like the Taurus Venus is indicative of entering some sort of contract. Like I said, this could be a relationship type of contract. This could be a contract that makes you feel really good about yourself, makes you feel like you're more valuable, you're contributing something of worth, or it is a love relationship which makes you feel that way. Then we've got the 8 spears, Aries, Pluto. I also think this is very indicative of personal transformation. Aries is the house of self, right? It's the sign of me, myself, and I. And with Pluto there, then there's a dramatic change in me, myself, and I, right? Especially with 8 spears, with it being a number 8, that is a very powerful number. It indicates a strong force. The 3 diamonds, Capricorn, Mercury, that's why I also said this could be business as well, because Capricorn is usually 10th house, having to do with career, status, so anything that's influencing that side. So a relationship does influence our status, right? But so does a business partnership, so does a contract with work. And then we also have the Gemini Sun. So I do feel a little bit of overthinking on your part. Probably sitting and wondering if you're gonna do a good job, sitting and wondering if you're qualified for what you're about to do. If maybe there's a little bit of insecurity, if it's a connection, maybe you're with a partner that's really attractive, or you're with somebody who you really admire, or this contract is with a company you've always wanted to work with, or it's a really, whatever it is, it's a big deal for you mentally, like emotionally. And so you're sitting there kind of like, okay, I got this, it's a big change, it's a big change. Now we do have the arrow, which is Sagittarius Sun. This could represent, first of all, it represents opposites, right? Because we already have the Gemini Sun, now we've got the Sagittarius Sun, and they are opposites. So I do think that this indicates having to come to terms with something you never thought you'd come to terms with. So let's say if this is a romantic relationship, this could be entering a relationship with somebody you never thought you'd be in a relationship with. Maybe somebody you've known your whole life and you were just never really drawn to them like that. Or a type of person, like maybe they're like the definite opposite of what your normal type is, but you're really drawn to them. So whatever it is, it's like opposites attracting. But it's also very healing, because in the center we've got the 6 Kintsugi, which is Scorpio Chiron. There's something about this connection, and Kintsugi was chosen to be the name for the Scorpio energy because Kintsugi art is representative of bowls, platters that have been broken. They are pieced back together, glued together, and then the cracks are painted with gold. So then it becomes a work of art, right? What once was broken is now a work of art. And I love that thought. I love that energy for Scorpio. So that's why Scorpio's called that. So I feel like there's something about that that's going to influence this connection. So if you have rebuilt yourself financially, maybe you are bringing that energy into a partnership, whether it is financial, emotional, or business. You're teaching them how to do the same thing. If you have rebuilt yourself up energetically, whatever it is you've done, there's something about how you've rebuilt yourself psychologically, mentally, in love, whatever it is, you are bringing that energy into the current partnership that you are either about to enter to or you're already in. Now we also have the 9 goblets, which is Pisces Mars. This could feel, this is a mixture. Pisces Mars is like any other placement, has good and bad, right? So the downside to Pisces Mars is that there will be times where you feel really lost, without a sense of direction, not knowing where you're going or how you're going to get there. The other side of it is that there will be surges, intense surges of inspiration, intense surges of emotion and creativity and artistic senses. So regardless of what type of partnership this will be, that's going to be happening in this connection. Now we do have the 6 arrows, Sagittarius Venus. So if this is a romance, this could be long distance. Like it could be somebody that lives far away from you. It could be somebody that lives in a different, in a different country maybe, or in a different state. Whatever it is, you feel it's far. Now it could literally be like 2 hours away, but you feel it's far because you have to travel, right, to them. But I do think you're gonna have to travel. You're gonna have to move, or you're making plans to just go see them. Maybe you're not planning to actually move. I don't really see moving as a specific energy, but you definitely have to travel to go see them. Now we have a 3rd sun energy here. We have the Claymore, which is Aquarius sun. So there's also a strong friendship bond here. So again, regardless of what type of partnership this is, Aquarius sun brings in a really strong friendship vibe of like, we're not just partners, we're friends, or whatever that means, whether it's relationship or business. We're not just partners, we're friends. And that also brings this energy of like knowing the other person on a really strong level, on a really powerful level, knowing who they are, understanding their energy and the way that they portray themselves. Which makes it easier, regardless of what type of connection it is, it makes it easier to have a good bond, right? Because you can put yourself in the other person's shoes and you understand where they're coming from, what would make them feel comfortable. It's just a really good bond. Now, there is the 4 Kintsugi, Scorpio moon. So whatever it is you've used to heal yourself emotionally, regardless of what level it's at, right? Financially, spiritually, bringing that into this connection will create a little bit of chaos, in the sense of Scorpio is like a tower energy, right? Especially the more intense it is, the more powerful it is. Like the more somebody has that energy, the bigger the catalyst. So I feel like you are going to be acting as a catalyst. Let's say you come into a romantic connection, right? And this person had never fallen in love. Let's just put it something simple like that. They had never fallen in love. You will be the catalyst to help them reach that heart-opening energy. If you're getting into a business partnership and maybe that company had never had success, or they had never had that long-term, you know, this is where we're going type of success, you coming into this company is going to be the catalyst to make that happen. Whatever it is, you're acting as a catalyst that's going to be healing a lot of things and making whatever was broken into something that is now a work of art that is put together as well. Now, we did also get 8 arrows, Sagittarius Saturn, as an additional card. So I do think the travel is going to be, Saturn represents different things. Saturn represents delays. So we're still in the shadow of Mercury retrograde right now. It doesn't end officially until November 5th, I believe. So there may be some delays in travel. But when you do get to travel, because just because Saturn creates delays doesn't mean he keeps it that way. Any obstacle, obstruction he puts in your way, it's meant to delay a little bit longer for a reason. There's always a reason. Saturn doesn't do things just to fuck with you. There's a reason for it. So with it being travel, now I would say that the travel becomes permanent. Like, you maybe plan to visit somebody, and then once you're there, you're like, okay, I want to live here. This is what I want to do. So I'm gonna pull one additional card for each energy here. Let's pull an additional card for Taurus Venus. Got the 2 of Swords. That's also a 2. Clarify the 8 Spears. 3 of Swords. Clarify the 3 Diamonds. Additional info for the 3 Diamonds. We've got the 8 Pentacles. Another card for 5 Rapiers. King of Cups. Another card for Sagittarius Sun, or the Arrow. Page of Wands. Another card for the 6 Kintsugi. 3 of Pentacles. Another card for the 9 Goblets. We got 2. King of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. Another card for the 6 Arrows. Wow, that was quick. I'm telling you, another card for the Claymore. Page of Swords. Another card for the 4 Kintsugi. The Knight of Swords. And then another last card for the 8 Arrows. Sagittarius, Saturn. 9 Pentacles. Okay. So the overall energy was the 2 Gold, Taurus Venus, clarified by 2 Swords, also 2. So if anything right now, it's the decision phase. Right now, it's the communication phase, the Swords, but it's the mixture of Swords and Earth, Taurus, that makes it tangible. It is definitely a tangible offer. Hold on. I need water. Okay. It is definitely a tangible offer, but right now, because the Swords are here, you could be in the talking phase. You could be in the negotiation phase, hoping you hit the bullseye. But I do see it coming into fruition because of the Taurus energy here. Now, the Aries Pluto, remember when I said that there is a reconstruction of who you are, right? Because the 8 Spears, Aries Pluto energy, is rebuilding me, myself, and I. Then we got the 3 of Swords, which to me is indicative of heartbreak, possibly, but also, like, you could have ended a previous relationship and that's what's causing the reconstruction. You could have been heartbroken in multiple ways. You could have ended a friendship and that's what's causing the personal reconstruction. You could have ended a career that you really loved, and that's what's causing, whatever it is, it broke your heart, whatever it is you went through, and it's causing this complete overhaul of reconstruction of who you are. Sorry guys, this is like getting on my nerves. We also got the 3 diamonds, which is Capricorn Mercury, right? Supported by the 8 pentacles. Shows somebody hard at work, doing what they do best, loving their job. So if this is a connection, this is a connection that you really love pouring your energy into. If this is a career, you are moved doing something that you love. You just love doing this. You enjoy building it. You enjoy making it happen. Whatever it is, you were designed to do this. Now the 5 rapiers, the Gemini sun, was clarified or given additional info by the King of Cups. So if anything, I feel like the King of Cups is the anxiety, right, that I was talking about, but it's also like an emotional anxiety. I'm taking it as a warning as well. Be careful that you don't start like drinking, smoking a lot of weed, trying to calm yourself using those type of methods, because overindulgence never really helps in any productive way. If you're really, really anxious and you need to calm yourself, meditate. Put on soothing music that like calm your energy. Don't resort to overindulging to feel better. And then we got the Arrow Sagittarius Sun, clarified by the Page of Wands. So this is a good energy, because I actually think the Page of Wands is very Sagittarius-like. I'm definitely seeing travel, because we got 3 Sagittarius cards. We got Sagittarius Sun, Venus, and Saturn, which gives permanence, it gives stability. So I do think that there's going to be travel. I do think that it is a little uncomfortable, a little exciting at the same time. It's something that you probably did not see yourself doing, and now that it's happening, it's like, okay, I got this. Like that's the energy I keep getting. Like you're trying to talk yourself into a state of calm. Now the 6th Kintsugi, Scorpio Chiron, was clarified by the 3 Pentacles. So I already said, right, what Kintsugi represents. Kintsugi represents something that was broken being put back together. And I see this piecing together. You may even work as part of a team. So if this is a romantic connection, I feel like you and your partner feel like you guys are part of a team. Each of you brings something to the table that together makes a work of art. If this is a business partnership, there could be 3 people involved in the business. Or if this is a whatever type of collaboration it is, I feel like you're collaborating to create something stronger than it was by itself. Now, we have the Pisces Mars, the 9 goblets here. And this one is clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this could, again, represents multiple things. For some of you, this is going to represent 2 different aspects of yourself merging into one, where sometimes you'll be the King of Pentacles, very practical, very grounded, very down to earth, looking for further stability or to grow your little empire. And then there will be moments where you are the Queen of Swords. You're very idea focused, inspiration focused. You'll be the idea person instead of the action person. Then there will be times where you switch back into the action person. So I think there's a really powerful combination, because it's bringing the mind with action. It's not just thinking things, it's putting them into motion, right? Now, it also means that if it's a connection, right, it is Pisces, so it could be romantic, then this is describing you and the person you're interested in, right? The dichotomy. And again, if it's a business partnership, same thing. There's a difference in you guys that is expressed in that way. Both of you are coming at things from a very different angle. Now, Sagittarius Venus card here. the 6 arrows is very, very easily confirmed with the Ten of Swords and the World card. Putting an ending to one thing and moving on to the other. So I feel like if you are going to travel, you might as well start closing shop. Get everything ready, because I'm definitely seeing a transition, a movement, an ending of one place and going to another. So whether this is a short travel, like maybe you're just moving to a different city, maybe you're moving to a different state, or it's a little bit longer, you're going to a different country, whatever it is, get ready, because I do see it coming. And then we get the Claymore, Aquarius Sun. And again, we get the Page of Swords, another air energy. So I feel like you're very, this is very mentally stimulating to you, but it's also the fact that you think outside the box that has gotten you here, whatever type of connection it is. The fact that you think outside the box is what has gotten you in this position. So good for that. Then we got the 4 Kitsugi, Scorpio Moon, clarified by the Knight of Swords. So again, I do think that this is more to do with sharing your experiences and creating a need for action for other people. Creating it's a call to action, but it's also like creating a surge of movement. Like, let's all go now. We all move forward. We all pushing, but it's not bad, right? Because it's Scorpio, it's transformative. But it does have to do with communication. So I do think it is sharing a lot of what you've gone through. And then last but not least, we've got the Sagittarius Saturn. So whatever it is that you're doing that causes this move is going to bring in a lot of abundance. Saturn is a stability factor, right? So if you're going to move, and think about all the things that have to do with Sagittarius, right? This could be any of these things being touched. Philosophy, law, higher education, other cultures, other countries, other languages, whatever field this is touching on, that whatever it is you're moving for, it is going to bring you a lot of prosperity and stability. So I'm not even going to use the baby deck today, because I feel like this kind of covered everything. And I don't want to make the reading way too long. So if you found any value in the reading, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, share with other people, and let me know what you think. Okay, bye guys.